What's up, guys? Welcome to Talking Pigskin Week 3 edition. Last week I went 4-1 with my picks. Uh, Much better than Week 1. Quick note on these guys, of course, I did say they'll cover the game, but it looked like the game was over within the first 5 minutes in the first quarter, which was very disheartening as a Jets fan. And watching the rest of that game was a painful reminder of what the last 2 decades have been like, minus the '09 and 10 season. But I hope that's just one bad game. I hope it's not a sign of things to come. I'm not gonna denigrate this coaching staff or this team at all. It is the Buffalo Bills. I do think they're gonna probably are poised to win the Super Bowl this year, but I wish we put up a little more fight. But it's okay. One bad game, I'll let it slide. With that being said, let's go jump into these week's games. And first one we have is the New York Jets traveling to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. I believe this is the Bucs home opener, coming off a massive Monday night win against the Texans, where Baker Mayfield did amazing at the end. They're going to be pumped for this game. However, the Bucs injury list is very long. The Jets coming off a absolute abysmal performance against the Bills. They have to turn this around. They cannot possibly play worse than what they did on Sunday. So I'm going to expect them to play better. Justin Fields is out this week, so Tyrod Taylor will be getting the start. He's a veteran. I'm not expecting him to have any bad. I'm not expecting him to have a bad game. I think he'll be average, and I just don't think the Jets can go down in Tampa and win this game anyway. But I do think the 6.5 number that the Bucs are laying here, that's a little high for me. I think the injuries are too much for them. Even though the Jets are not going to win this game, I expect them to cover it. Give me the Bucs 23-20, but the Jets will cover the spread. Next game we got is the Rams and the Eagles. They're both 2-0 teams. One of those rare early games on the schedule that is extremely going to be interesting to watch. The Rams coming off a win against the Titans, where it was close for a little bit, but then Matthew Stafford and company broke the game open. The Eagles coming off a big victory against the Chiefs. They're going to be jacked up, ready to go. The Eagles' offense has been average, but if they turn it up, they're only just going to get annihilate teams from this point on. They're doing the bare minimum and winning games, and that is something that only Super Bowl winning teams can do. So good on them. The Rams are going to be a tough test. The Rams played them tough in the divisional round game last year as well. It was probably the hardest game the Eagles had in the last postseason. So this will be a fun game to watch. Devontae Adams still hasn't had his breakout game yet as a Ram, so look for him to have a big game. I expect the Saquon Barkley and the Eagles offense to keep on running the ball. Defense is going to be tested for both teams, but in a very close battle, I'm taking the Eagles to win this game. And Eagles are favored by 3.5. I will take the points. I think they'll win by a touchdown. Next game we got is the 4 o'clock game, where the Dallas Cowboys will go to Chicago to take on the 0-2 Bears. Now, we thought Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson was a match made in heaven, but it's off to a very slow start. Again, he's a new coach, new system for Caleb. We got to give it time. But I just think Dallas Cowboys coming off a crazy game against the Giants last week, which no one expected. I think they'll be jacked up and ready to go. Their offense is finally clicking. They have Brandon Aubrey kicking field goals over 60 yards. So basically, they just need the ball to get in the midfield, and Aubrey can do the rest. Dallas defense hasn't been great. Russell Wilson let them up. Can Caleb take advantage? I'm not so sure. Matt Eberflus is going back to Chicago to get revenge on his old team. Will be interesting to watch. Dak and company are going to be jacked up, ready to go. The Bears defense, Jalen Johnson is out, I believe. I don't expect them to stop them, especially coming off a 52-point drubbing by the Lions. Give me the Cowboys on the road, and I'll also take the points. Cowboys 1.5. I think Cowboys will win by 10. Next game we got is the Sunday night game, where the Kansas City Chiefs will take on the New York Giants. Both teams are 0-2, but one team who's 0-2, but they'll figure it out. And the other team, if they drop to 0-3, I mean, why isn't any changes being made? Because Brian Daboll and Joe Shane are on the clock. I know Jackson Dart is going to be the hot topic moving forward, but I think the Giants should go with Jameis Winston if Russell Wilson flames out. He's coming off a very good game, but Russell Wilson will always give you a game here and there just like that. Do I expect that to continue on Sunday night against the Chiefs? Absolutely not. This is the Giants' season. The Chiefs, even if they lose this game, I don't think they'll be in a bad spot. The only thing I can think of is their schedule will only get tougher. So I expect them to come out and take care of business. Mahomes has been playing well. Chiefs running game gotta get going. Pacheco, Kareem Hunt gotta get going. Giants defense has been absolute suspect for the last 2 weeks. It hasn't been good at all. All offseason I've been told how great their pass rush is gonna be. It hasn't been that great. In a very good game, I'll take the Chiefs, and I'll take the Chiefs with the points too. They're 6.5 favored. I just don't think the Giants can keep up with them when it comes to scoring. Give me the Chiefs on the road. The last game we got is the game of the week, I would say. But with the Detroit Lions, will go to Baltimore, take on the Ravens. Both teams are 1-1. Jared Goff coming off an amazing game last week. We'll see a much better defense in Baltimore, and the Ravens coming off a very easy, predictable win against the Browns. They will be very excited to see another big team, just like they did against the Buffalo Bills, in hopes that this time, if they have a 40-point, they hope to win the game and not lose it in the last 2 minutes of the game. So this will be a fun game to watch. Baltimore's favored by 4.5 at home. I expect that because Lamar Jackson and company will definitely put up points. Can the Raven defense stop the Lion offense? Lion offense looked really bad week 1, but they bounced back week 2. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a great game. Jameer Gibbs, Montgomery, they'll be running the ball all over the Raven defense. I think this will be a very good game. I don't think the Ravens will cover, so I'll give me the Lions when it comes to the points. But give me Ravens to win the game outright. Give me 33-30, the Ravens win. So there you have it. I have the Buccaneers, I have the Eagles, I have the Cowboys, I have the Chiefs, and Monday night I have the Ravens. Let me know what you guys think of these picks. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for week 4 picks. Take care.